the emotions, kinda. See, I smile and when I look down, it just fades away. I guess. She needs more rest. No, I rested enough. I'm fine, I promise. Oh, let's snatch this actually. After the stream, I'll sit down with Elazu and try to figure out how to get the sofa correctly. It wasn't this bad earlier, to be fair. Never enough. Streamer like you with the yeah. Pain. Nani? Search the base of the tree, guarding over the guards in the south. Oh yeah, didn't something open? I swear, I'm not making a face like that. You did. He's going to scold you. Okay. What's this? Okay. Alright. Hey there folks, we've picked a good time to stop on in. I've just finished making my famous cheese gratin. It's our specialty here, popular with gladiators and bullfighters alike. Oh, I've heard about this place from Felix. He told me the food here was top-notch. And I don't doubt it. My stomach starts rumbling every time I pass by here. Well, aren't you sweet? Hearing that just about makes my day. Tell you what, why don't I let you in on our special secret, just for you? Nice! If there's any part of it that gives you trouble, you just come on back and ask. Wow, thank you so much. Ada. Ada? Ada? So... Oh. Let's go! Required. Recommended level 40. Oopsie. Let's go. Oh, it was? I'm glad. Thank you so much. Oh no. I love your face too. I'll write you afterwards if you wanna talk. I hope you feel better soon. Hopefully the derpiness today cheers you up. Well, last night I don't know if Satina means this, but I was hanging out with her a little bit in voice chat. And told her how cute she is. I'm glad to hear that. Metal Scope. Nice. Should have spoken in normal volume. Is something happening here or no? There we go. I bet her voice is like really cute. Like what I heard from the whispers is like adorable, and I love it. Oh my god, that HP. Yeah, you're just like that. Dark, you're just all around really wholesome. Oh god. Oh no.
ことだ。
Oh. There you go.
素晴らしい活躍だ。この調子で頼むぞ。
お疲れ様だ、みんな。
You have a really growly voice. That's special. You should be proud of that. Growly. Oh.
赤の王よ。
No, not you, Butch. Hey, Jeffa, good to see you. Welcome to the Derby stream, where we are totally derby with a new program. Can't even laugh. The restricted sector of the prison.
禁域だと。
What do you know about this?
待ってくれ。
相変わらずもったいぶるよね。
今に始まったことじゃねえだろ。アプリリス、てめえはシャトラールとつながりがあるのか？
確かに団長さんは呪いについて何か知っている様子でした。
ふん、シャトラール、聖国騎士団とやらの長か。その名は聞き及んでいる。直接面識はないが共通の知己がいてな。そのものを介してシャトラールは情報を得ているのだろう。
ああ、
共通の知り合い。
Usual acquaintance.
そのものは遠からずお前たちの前にも現れるはずだ。赤の王よ、残された見事真実にたどり着いてみせるがいい。
Oh god. No pressure there, lady. Too late until what exactly?
あの男が動き出せば。頼んだぞ、怪人たちよ。
Who is he? Glad to hear that, Jeffa. Barrier lifted. Let's go. The Noble District. Ooh. A number of curious incidents have befallen the heritage site as of late. Have they now? What manner of incidents exactly? Oh, tales of tourists spotting specters or ghouls or some such. Some even claim the site of the ghosts of soldiers from the 100 Years' War. I've hardly been able to sleep a wink since hearing of it. Well, if it's true, surely Father and Rom will do something about it. The Cultural Heritage Site is one of Baldur's more premier tourist destinations after all. I'm certain I wouldn't let such bizarre gossip stand without an investigation. But neither the garrison nor the knights have been able to catch a single monstrum. Can we truly place our faith in them? Well, this is between you and me, but the Roman army actually established a new department to inspect paranormal phenomena. One of the agents was supposedly dispatched to Baldur not long ago. A government official who specializes in ghosts? How incredibly curious. Where it is, they're one of Rom's best and brightest, or so they say. Well, they must be quite strong and valiant indeed, given their position. Someone like that in control would not have to fret over any ghosts for much longer. So we are in the Noble District. I think there are a lot of weirdos here, probably. His Lordship and I moved here to establish a winery several years ago. The grapes grow on the soil are of prime quality to make a fine vintage, you see. And like a fine vintage, I've come to grow very fond of Baldock over time. That's cute. Ooh. I want.
これは
よいしょ
宝箱だ
Strength elixir. I think I give most of them to Adel. Slight regrets.
宝箱だ
クリムゾンラインよいしょ
You.
困ったわね
Ah, if only there were any available gentlemen around. Huh, perhaps he'll do. He's close enough to me in age. This'll work out perfectly. You there, with the black hair. How would you like to be my escort to the masquerade? Nani? A masquerade? You mean those fancy parties with the mass and the upper class hobnobbing and all? This is a rather sudden proposition. Let me explain. My relatives are planning to come to the masquerade today. I got caught out impressing them and said I'd be bringing in a nice young suitor with me. Needless to say, he doesn't exist. I know the fateful day has come. All I'm asking is that you play the part of my date just for a little while, please? Well, Sir Adel, what do you think? Yeah, let's go! Do you even know how to say no? I do not know. Oh, it'll be a most wonderful affair, believe you me. See, the grand host is none other than the Pendleton Company. I can only imagine how exquisite the catering will be, considering their influence. The Pendleton Company? Really? Huh, you didn't know? No, I didn't. I hear business has been booming over at their Roman and Hispanic branches. They've invited all their trading partners and affiliates as a show of goodwill. This is kind of a shock, but I guess there's no real reason for them to tell me anymore. For sure? I know this may sound a little forward, but would you mind at all if I tagged along too? I won't be a bother or anything. You won't even know I'm there. I don't particularly mind, I suppose? I imagine I'd let you through if you pretend to be his younger sister. Oh, you mean adults? That's a little embarrassing, but if that's what it takes. You'd put yourself through all that for some hoity-toity crapfest? Wouldn't be me. I love this guy. We'll just head back and unwind at the bar while we wait. See you guys. This isn't all that formal an event, so the clothes you have on now should be fine. Oh, and I'll provide you the mass. Now then, shall we, my pseudo sweetheart? Let's go, I guess. After taking a moment to freshen up, Adel and Krisha met up with Michelle. The trio then headed off to the masquerade. Everyone, I'd like to propose a toast, if I may. I am winning. Well, we are derping. I don't know if that counts as winning, but hello, Halo Eye. Today is a very derpy day, so nice to see you. Ahem. It is thanks to the efforts of each and every one of you that the Pendleton Company has become what it is today. Ah, I'm glad, and you chose the most derpy one. I switched over to VTube Studio, and it's not going so well. Oh my god. Today's one of these days. We extend to you our deepest gratitude as well as every success going forward. With that, let the masquerade begin. Cheers. Cheers. Aw, thank you so much. I'm smiling. Notice it, camera. Thank you. My god, this is terrible. I hate the stream. I hate it here. It's fine. All is fine. Phew, here we go. It's hard to tell beneath the mask, but there's sure a lot of big shots here, huh? Yes, assembled here are dignitaries of all kinds from various regions all around. My family was only invited due to our contributions as investors. What did you use before VTube Studio? I used Face Rig. I like this more, but it's like really hard to make adjustments to the parameters and stuff. It's really confusing. I figure it out though. It's really cute when it works. I'll take that as motivation. Well, now is that little Michelle I spy? It is. And this strapping lad beside you must be the student we've heard so much about. Oh, Trad, it's my aunt and uncle. Remember you two, escort a little sister. Right. Good to see you, auntie, uncle. Allow me to introduce you to my two companions. We have the Christian family. Kinda pushing it there, Adel. Christian, you say? I can't say I've heard of them. No, dear, mind your manners. Mr. Christian, was it? Absolutely delighted to meet you. And as for this young lady over there, I'm his younger sister. Michelle's been a great help to me and my brother both. From there, adult Krisha and Michelle somehow managed to corroborate their stories. Yeah. And yet, Michelle's aunt and uncle didn't suspect a thing. Alright, but thank you so much for watching. In the end, thanks ever so much for doing this, you two. I'll tell them we split over some squabble or another after the masquerade. For now, go ahead and enjoy yourselves. You've earned it. Well, thanks, Michelle. Adel, this is just a thought, but I kind of want to take this opportunity to mingle with some of the guests. We might be able to get our hands on some useful intel. What do you think? Idea. Really great. Let's make our way around the hall and strike up some conversations. Okay. You seem important. Hey, you guys enjoying the party? Oh yes, definitely. It does make me a bit nervous though. Ha, you and me both. Maybe you can tell, but I'm a bit outside the usual invite scope for things like this. What makes you say that? Well, Pendleton's been diversifying its network for the sake of its future. People of all walks were invited to this, even piddly small-time merchants like me. People can still only see them as Imperial bootleggers through and through. Wow, not even the mouth is working anymore. No one. Let me try to adjust once more. But Mr. Rich does what's best for the firm, not his image. He's actually pretty admirable. Yeah, it really is. Okay. I think that is better now, to be fair. Thank you. Ever since he sold out the ROM, Pendleton's been on top of the world. You truly hate to see it. Did something happen between you and Mr. Pendleton? Don't tell me we've never heard the rumors. Just ask the long-time partnerships he's cut in favor of negotiating with the Romans. Not to mention the way he buys of client conscience to stamp out the competition. And it's thanks to his mines people in the shantytown. And it's thanks to his mines people in the shantytown are falling ill to polluted water. Okay. He may act like his hands are clean, but he's little more than a heartless miser deep down. They are so ungrateful. It's like real life though. Shit talking everywhere. Our company's seen a massive rise in revenue thanks to our deals with Pendleton. Truth be told, I thought them nothing more than some backwards provincial firm at first. But between Lord Rich and Lady Carla, their business savvy is second to none. Expanding into Roman markets post-war was definitely a profitable move on their part. And it does Rom a good favor to have a cooperative company in their territory too. Until now, many of our caravans had suffered attacks from bandits and beasts. Our Pendleton's routes have allowed us to carry our business out safely. You don't say? I never would have known. Oh, well, we've talked to just about everyone who caught my curiosity. Thanks for coming along with me, Adol. Pendleton is a lot more than it appears. Definitely. That's exactly why I wanted to come to the masquerade to begin with. I wanted to know what people really thought of the Pendleton Company. I'd never known how divided people were about us while I was still living there. I know that sounds obvious now, but it wasn't for me, not back then. It just goes to show how naive I really was, I guess. I'll have to think long and hard about where I want to go with the flower shop from here. Anyway, are you feeling as hungry as I am? Let's go get ourselves some food. Wait, look over there. You spot a suspicious man putting something into the wine. Oh, it's just where I left it. Perhaps I've invited a smidge more than I thought. No, we have to stop him. You deliberately bump into the man spilling his wine. Good heavens, boy! Watch where you're going. Someone bring me a cloth before the stains. Oh, they saw. Curses, I was so close, if it weren't for those damn brats. The plot thickens indeed. So be it, I'll just sneak into the next branch's party. Not if I have something to say about it. You're the White Cat? What is the meaning of this? The Crimson King too? I love that slow run, it's the best. Why in God's name are there monstrums here? Just what is it you could possibly want with me? You'd have nothing to be scared of if you had nothing to hide. You just spiked the wine at the party, didn't you? Was it poison? Rather sumptuous of you to brand me a murderer. It was merely a laxative, enough to give you the runs and spades. I figured an incident that would have taken Pendleton's reputation down the drain with it. Wait, what? So you went after that Roman merchant then? My company had dealt in parchment for many a generation. We often did business with Pendleton prior to the war. But once Baldock became a Roman territory 8 years ago, everything changed. I was told one day that our partnership was over, without so much as a hint of warning. Pendleton had found himself a more favorable vendor, a leading corporation from Rome. Oh. Without our most prominent client, it was only a matter of time before we closed our doors. Pendleton threw us, no, Clea itself aside, and for what? To curry favor with our captors? A Pendleton toasts to its success on the backs of its transgressions. I won't rest until I know the pain of each and every store they've forsaken. Aww. Then will you finally be satisfied? Ha! Of course I will. What more could I possibly want? Oh, Corduroy, how low you've fallen. Rich Pendleton and Miss Carla as well. A pleasure to see you again. It would seem the Monstrums have spared us a fair bit of injury. Indeed, I have my questions, but I'll have to wait for now. You appear to have misunderstood one crucial detail in your story, Corduroy. I judge the product's worth not in its origin or prestige, but in its quality. In that sense, the Roman product excelled. It is as simple as that. So you're saying our word was inferior to the Romans? Is that it? The parchment you handled was durable and smooth, to be sure, but the world of business continues to evolve with every waking moment. Each time bringing forward better products, wider distributions, and greater profits. As you continued to stagnate after the war, I had no choice but to leave you behind. How could you say that? What right does that give you to discard us like refuse after so many years of business? Was all of this really worth it if it cost you your heart? Mr. Corduroy. Gains are made by taking losses. That is the creed of the Pendleton Company. The world of business is not one for clemency, much less the soft of heart. As such, the hatred and retribution of those I've cast off are my burdens to bear. The most I can do is strive for my best, with every last bit of my heart and soul. I would have liked nothing more than for you to have done the same, to have conducted yourself not as a fool, but a merchant. Father... We've got, you know, sabotage and masquerade on our watch, will ya? Wait, the monsters are here too? Not anymore, bye. God. There they go. Yeah, I guess that's that. Mr. Pendleton, Miss Carla, we're here in response to your report. So I see that once again you've allowed the monsters to slip away. You did. Gains are made by taking losses. Father practically raised us on that. His bold and forward thinking was the only reason we stood a chance abroad, and the only reason Pendleton was able to bridge the market to Rome at that. Slip away is a bit generous. It is. Considering Leah's future at the time, it was a necessary step without question. I know that puts him in the right, but still, You're on your own path now. You're right, and it's up to me to decide how to take it. I'm gonna show this world just how much a florist can do. Like giving my father and Carla a good run for their money, for one. So anyway, should we get back to the masquerade? I might get suspicious if we suddenly leave after this. Guess we have no choice but to enjoy ourselves until it's over. Adel and Krisha slipped in among the frazzled masquerade guests soon after. Upon Rich and Carla's return, the event continued without incident. From there, Adel and Krisha had their fill of the lavish world of the upper class. After getting in some much-needed relaxation, they met up with their comrades once again.
お役に立ててよかったです。
We did it! Myra Stone? Where did that come from? You also kept 2 Balmas as mementos. Ooh. Speed walking game. I hate it, but it's true. Is it here? Yeah. Oh, Carla, you can't put a price on my feelings for you, but you never spared them a single coin, so I carved them here for free instead. You cutie. Yes, help me! Someone save me from this torture of droopy eyes and silliness. Let's see what these are first.